Hi guys, Justin here from Patriot Campers. Well, we're back in Las Vegas. Last year Sarah and I came out here and we made the decision to launch Patriot Campers into the United States. And there's no better platform to do it. On Monday night we got invited, the little black truck from Australia, to come and open this show with some of the biggest builders in the world. One of those monumental moments that's going to go down in the Patriot Campers history book.
Welcome, thank you, great to meet you.
Thanks very much, thanks guys.
Great shot, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Behind me, I've got Sarah, some of my best friends, some of the crew from Patriot Campers to help us launch at SEMA 2017. The SEMA show is 17 football fields.
You can't walk at all.
You've got to wear a really comfy pair of shoes. Now we're located in the upper South Hall. The South Hall is where all the four-wheel driving stuff,
Our kind of stuff.
Our deal. That's where all the off-roading stuff really happens. We've got Patriot Campers up on 3 booths. We're going to take you upstairs and give you a look around. Let's go.
Yeah.
The crowds here are absolutely insane. They get something like 180,000 people come through over the 4 days. It's pretty intense. The queues getting through everywhere. It's crazy stuff. All right, guys, here we are, the Patriot Campers booth.
I think the best booth here.
The best booth at SEMA 2017. Now, how it works at SEMA, every year that you're here, you get a booth a little bit closer to the front door. Us being first-time exhibitors,
We're down the back.
we're all the way at the back, but doesn't matter, we're here. A lot of traffic inside here, and the Patriot Campers booth has been really consistent throughout the past couple of days of the show, hasn't
We
it?
have been going from start to finish.
What we've got inside the booth is we've got an X1 Grand Tourer. Now, they're exactly the same spec in the USA as they are in Australia.
Yeah.
Only thing that changes is the tail lights and a little bit of power stuff. We've also got Patriot Games
We do.
playing on the back wall, which has been really cool. A lot of people that walk past and it's caught their eye, gets their attention on what we're doing here. What we'll do, we'll take you for a walk around the booth, introduce you to some of the crew, friends and family.
Yeah, we've got all the good people here.
Friends and family that have come out here, taking time out of their lives to help us launch into the USA, which is also really cool. So let's go and have a walk around. Just show you a few of the team. Sorry to interrupt, guys. This is Alan, really good mate of ours from Master Tent on the Gold Coast. Over here helping us out. Thanks for coming with us, mate. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Campbell, one of my best mates from back on the Gold Coast. Brother from another mother.
Brother from another mother.
Also come out here to help us out at the launch of SEMA, mate. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks, Ben. And last but not least, Tanya. Say hello. This is Tanya, our business manager from Patriot HQ. She handles everything to do with Patriot Campers, and the stress that I can't handle, I put back onto her.
Yeah,
How's SEMA been?
so I'm relaxed at the moment.
Yeah? But not right now,
Right now.
with a camera in your face? I've been floating around, seeing what I can see, but let's do it. Let's take off. Let's go have a look at some other really cool gear. The main truck overlanding vehicle in the United States has got to be the 4Runner from what I've seen. That is what they use for all of their touring. It's basically our Hilux or Ranger back at home. That's what they use the most of. TJM are doing a lot of really, really cool products to suit the United States market. They're not very big on their big bull bar hoops and side rails like we are back in Australia. I think the terrain's completely different, but I think these guys have definitely hit the mark with the style that the United States wants. This is something that's pretty cool. F450, but they've got 4-inch lift kit, all manufactured, designed by the TJM team here in America and the United States. It's got the XGS shocks on it. Looks pretty cool in red. I'm not the biggest fan of red trucks, but this thing looks pretty cool. If I come around the front here, you see what they're doing, the work that they're doing, and I really hope this filters into the Australian market, because like the Mega Tourer that we've just created, a lot cleaner lines on the bumper bar. They've got a laser cut grille, all the laser cut detailing. It's that real sort of pre-runner look. So this sort of stuff here, I think, is going to be really popular back at home, and I think it's about time that an Australian brand started differentiating from your standard sort of bull bars and your standard 4x4 equipment. Nick's my main contact at TJM. We've had a great relationship. I was actually just saying, mate, thank you so much for having us part of the TJM family,
pleasure.
Especially for SEMA.
Yep.
It has been just absolutely monumental. How's the show going for you?
The show's going extraordinary.
Yeah, big success.
Yeah, big success for us.
Big success. We've only got 2 days left to go.
The partnership's been great.
It's been awesome.
We've had the trailer on the stand.
Just feeding people down to the Patriot booth.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So like I said before, this is the Australian affiliation. This is all part of the family. TJM, check out all of their gear online. These guys are awesome. I'm going to keep walking around the booth.
Thanks.
I'll come back to you. Beers again tonight. In the X2, obviously we've got all of the storage that you need. We've got a nice big kitchen in the back. You can watch our product videos obviously on YouTube. We've got the Dometic 50 litre inside this one. So that's your kitchen side out. You've got a pantry, sink on this side. If you come around this side with me, you've got a lot of, you've got a really big kitchen in here as well. So nice bench top. This one's got the option of a twin burner stove, all LED lights. I was hoping the battery wasn't flat then. We've got the Fox wing on top by Rhino racks, that pops up, opens all the way around, and it comes with the Rhino Pioneer platform, so you can put any style of rooftop tent on it that you like. This is one of the Australian companies that has made a huge dent in the United States market, and it's as an Australian manufacturer, really proud of what these guys have done over here. Let's go and have a look. This is a really popular product in the United States for the back of the Tacoma. In America, they really like their style sides, and they fit out a lot of gear to the style side trucks. A lot of the gear that we could really see in Australia that I think is going to gain a lot of momentum over the next sort of whatever period of time. But you see they've got a push bike on top, the Max Track holders. Like I said, Rhino Racks gear, very cool. We'll see if we can grab one of these guys to have a quick chat in a minute, but we'll have to wander around and have a look. If you follow BJ Baldwin, he's one of the off-road racers from here, Baja winner. This is his pre-run truck. It's featured in a lot of his videos. This thing is cool. Out of all the trucks at SEMA, it's not my favourite, but if I had to pick one to own, it'd probably be the Blazer. I like it that much. Right, so this is one of the cars that I really wanted to see. I've heard about this. It's the Dodge Challenger Demon. Now, from the factory, this thing makes 840 horsepower out of the box. You can buy it for $85,000. It runs a 965 at 140 mile an hour. The first street car, or the first show car I ever built when I was 16 was a Valiant Charger. So I'm a Mopar fan from way back. Now, the coolest thing about this, when you buy one of these, they give you a track pack, they give you a box. So if you come around here, in the box, you got 3.5-inch front runners, jack to change your tyres over, some other bits and pieces of gear. Very cool. 840 horsepower, yes please. Morning guys.
Hey Justin.
How we going?
Doing well.
What are you guys doing down here?
Oh, you know.
Turn around, say hello to Australia.
Good day.
Hello.
So I think everybody in the United States is going to know these faces. Maybe not back in Australia, but check them out. Expedition Overland. These guys are doing some of the coolest overlanding stuff that I've seen.
Yeah,
I think they're taking it to that sort of level that they're pushing that cinema sort of boundary with touring that we do in Australia. We kind of a little bit gunshot style. You guys are doing some awesome work, man.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing the next series.
Right on.
All right, let's get back to Red Oak.
See ya.
Say goodbye, guys.
What do you say? How do you say goodbye in Australia?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ciao.
see you, mate.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
I think the Tow Pro is really what's going to take the United States by storm. That's obviously my uneducated opinion. I don't make brake controllers, I make camper trailers. The Tow Pro, it's the ease of the system, you know. Everything else that I've ever used in the past, before we started using the Tow Pro was a little bit clunky and a little bit complicated, you know. Really big units that are mounted up on the dash like a CB, you know. You see some of the brake controllers that are, you know, this sort of big. With the Tow Pro, what you get is just this little button coming through your dash. Now, it's fully adjustable, but it also has a G sensor built into it. So when you apply the brakes, the brake controller will pick up how hard you're braking, and automatically it'll brake your caravan or camper trailer or whatever you're towing to suit. Really cool bit of gear. I was about to take off. Craig's just told me something pretty interesting. Everybody knows this face from past videos.
Hi guys.
Mate, what happened last night?
Well, Red Arc actually came over to 2 SEMA Global Media Awards. So these
What's that about?
judges around the world that have actually gone, would these products work in our local community or in our local markets? And Red Arc's got 2 of them.
Mate, that is, see that? Australian manufacturing, Australian engineering coming into America and making that sort of impact, mate. That is absolutely awesome. I told you, that's what I was just saying. This stuff's going to be big, and it's going to be big in the United States. Good on you, mate. Well done. Is that a video or a photo? Do it again, do it again. Okay, my pick of SEMA. I've had my eye on this thing since I first walked in here. It's a Hawk Designs truck. It's a Jeep. And I know that people are probably getting sick about me talking about Jeeps now, but wait until you have a look at this thing. I think the owner's sitting on the bonnet. Let's go and have a quick talk to her. How you doing? Are you the owner of this truck?
No, I'm not, but I wish.
Oh, okay. Where's the owner?
He's right over there, Mark.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Justin from Patriot Campers. Man, I'm in love with this truck.
Thank you, sir. We love it too.
Run me through it. Tell me a bit about it. How did it all start?
It's an 07 JK. I met Kenny at Jeep Beach this past season.
Yep.
And I had a 17 350, the aluminum body. I wanted to send a Jeep and have it matched aluminum. So that's what we did. We sent the 350 and the 07 JK,
Yep.
stripped it all down to aluminum. I wanted to do an old school look in the front,
Yep.
not the standard JK.
Yeah.
So we did the 9-slot GPW style grill.
Yep.
And the all aluminum. Pretty much the only thing that's still left from the JK is the frame and the tub.
Yep. So it's a JK frame. See, I didn't even pick up on that. I don't know too much about Jeeps. They're not that popular back in Australia, but I'm getting a little bit of a passion for them. It's just amazing. The design is awesome. Are you going to use it?
Oh yeah, we're going to.
Well, this isn't just for show. You're taking this to Moab.
Moab Saturday.
Awesome, man. Well done. Well done, mate. Congratulations. I love it. Actually, I did notice you got an award.
Yes, we got a Mother's Award earlier, and then we got the Best Jeep at SEMA Award about 2 hours ago. Yeah.
I just saw it just there when I looked around on the bonnet. Best Jeep at SEMA.
Yes, sir.
So I picked well. Best Jeep at SEMA. Hawk Designs. Check out this thing. Obviously, you're going to be able to see it online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Super Soldier. Instagram _Super Soldier.
Instagram the Super Soldier. So get onto it. Have a look at it, mate. Once again, well done. Good on you, buddy. Some of the gear that's available here in the United States is unreal. Behind me I've got an air ride chassis, 4-link rear end, upper and lower control arms that's to fit a 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC. So basically you take your cab, bolt it straight on, $12,000. Like the volume that they have here. Whole thing's all laser cut, notched and tabbed, CNC folded, TIG welded, all the gear, roller, fuel cell in the back as it is. You know, if we had stuff available like that for that sort of cost back in Australia, I think you'd see a lot more hot rods getting around as well. Right now we're on the Fox Shocks booth. Really cool booth. They got some cool gear, but 6-wheel drives. Now, 6-wheel drive Jeep, I did toy with the idea before I built the 79, but I thought we'd stick with the Land Cruiser. They've just finished this thing. It's got a pretty cool arse end in it as well. It's running, looks like it's running on 40s, I think, but we'll have a look around. Come in here and check this thing out. Yeah, 14 by 13.5. Right, so it's got a Dana 60 in the front. It's got a custom 9-inch housing in the back. Setup actually looks pretty similar to what we've done in the back of the 79. It's got a 3-shaft there, soft locker in the centre. It's got an LS3 up the front, making 480 horsepower. It'd be nice to get the 2 6-wheel drives over and have maybe a 6-wheel drive off, you know. We'll keep walking around. Can you imagine us rolling around the GC in this, Cam? Yeah, like down the Esplanade on the Gold Coast. All right, so I've already picked my big build for SEMA. Campbell knows what his is. Alan's big build for SEMA. Come on, come around here, come and have a look. Alan's favourite is the airbed. Alan, run us through the airbed.
The airbed fits into the ute, goes over the wheel arches, and just no dead space. This is it.
Alan doesn't camp a whole lot, but he does have a ute and he definitely wants an airbed. Very, very cool product though. Most people who know me know that I'm really into my bikes, I'm into my Harleys. Me and Cam, we ride a fair bit back at home. This is the best Harley I've seen so far. It's practical, eh?
Absolutely.
Like bagger, and that is rideable. It's not over the top. The money that goes into these though, eh?
Oh,
what do you reckon that'll be worth?
Time and effort and energy, oh, who knows?
It'd be over 100 grand.
Yeah, at least.
The amount of gear that's in it, I'm not sure what the basis is on this one. We'll find out a bit more info on it. But at SEMA, you see everything. Anything that can be customised is here, man. Yeah. Hey,
absolutely.
Cool bit of gear. So just when you think the Mega Tour is big, you come over to SEMA and I feel like my truck could almost fit on the back of this truck. F450 Platinum, obviously got a chassis extension, full size of the bed on the back of this thing. They're huge and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is obviously one of the Diesel Brothers trucks with diesel cellars on the side. Really popular gear over here though. Okay, so now we're heading down the escalator into the lower South Hall. Top hall's all done. That's where Patriot Campers is. A lot more cool gear down here, but the coolest thing down here, this is where the black truck is. We pan around over there and have a look. You're gonna see on the bottom of the Nitto Tyres booth, the black truck is centre stage, and you can see the amount of people around it already. Let's go over there and have a look and see how it's working out. Now, first of all, I haven't jumped ship. Mickey Thompson, that's still my brand. That's what I roll back in Australia. Nitto have offered to have the truck out here for SEMA. They wanted something different, so we gave it to them. The black truck has caused a massive commotion. Monday night, the launch night for SEMA, they picked 12 cars, the best builds of SEMA, and we opened SEMA. They took me in behind police escort on motorcycles, rolled me down the strip. The Land Cruiser from Australia, dude. Opening in SEMA. Are you kidding me or what? What has happened for like 4 years? What's happened? It's crazy. Up onto the red carpet, and I spent a couple of minutes on stage talking about the black truck and what it meant to us in Australia. So it's a Land Cruiser, it's a twin cab 79 Land Cruiser. That's what we started with. We obviously do a lot of really heavy modifications. We build these trucks for customers back in Australia. They've never seen Land Cruiser 79 series over here. Well, not many of them anyway. So this is something a little bit special, I think, for the whole of SEMA. Every time I've come downstairs just to check on the truck, there's people around it everywhere. It's causing a big commotion. Really cool feeling. So, Campbell's found his pick, dude.
Yep. 2017, my pick SEMA best cars, this Dodge Power Wagon. It's where a little bit where the old school meets new school. So
Cam likes to keep it real.
Love it, yeah. So it's like an old school wagon with a new 6.4 litre Henry motor in it, the SRT8. Love that motor. All original except the customisation. Hot rod interior, new school again versus the old school. Looks unbelievable.
And research steps.
Yep.
Like my truck. So they've kept that, they've retained that whole look, but it's got all the modern stuff in it, you know? I still like my Jeep better though.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one of the main halls done. There's 3 main halls, but there's actually 12 sections. Covers 1.2 million square feet. We're not going to be able to show it all.
No,
but
no way.
I mean, our feet are throbbing. We've been walking around this for days, yeah? Behind us is all the trophy truck section. The halls that we just come out over there. There's pavilions over the other side, all Dub City. You know, the big macked out bling trucks, all the bro trucks are over there. We're going to head down and show you some of the really cool hot rods that we've seen
Yes,
over the past
definitely.
couple of days. We'll check that out. Alan's favourite builders down there.
Go that way.
There's a big drift track happening over the other side. There is so much to see. We are meant to be working, so we're not going to show the whole lot. We'll show you the cool stuff that we like. How many vehicles are here? 1,500 vehicles. 1,500 just crazy vehicles. So let's head down this way and have a look at the hot rods. The vehicles that are here, it's just absolutely crazy. They've got something here for absolutely everybody. Whatever you're into, whatever style of customization that you're into, you'll see it down here at SEMA. Whether you're into, proper touring vehicles, you're into the big lifted trucks with 30-inch rims. If you're into hot rods, you can see that sort of stuff here as well. Motorcycles, crazy builds, trucks, anything you want to see, it's all here at SEMA. If you're into cars in any way whatsoever, get out the SEMA. This is probably one of the most famous six-wheel drives getting around at the moment. And credit where credit's due, this thing is bitching. I think it makes something like 500 horsepower. Don't know about the leaf springs in the back. I probably could have gone with a coil. That's the only thing that I don't like about it, but besides that, it looks good. They've kept the style side on it. Good looking truck. And this thing has gained some huge momentum. Okay, so this was my second pick for my favourite build. It's a Ford pickup, got a twin turbo Cummins in it, diesel Cummins. It's a full chassis thing, rat rod, sheet metal fabrication on the seats, intercoolers in the back, it's got trans coolers all fabricated, so it's a real mix between that rat rod style and all the new sort of gear. Much respect to the guys that build this sort of stuff, Where these ideas come from, they come from a place where I suppose some of my ideas come from for my build. But these guys just take it to a whole nother level. Come and have a look around. Now I'm into my Polarises. Polaris General. This isn't one of the crazy ones. I think this one's pretty well purpose built. Company called Super ATV. I haven't had the chance to come and have a chat to them yet. They've got suspension arms on this one. It is lifted, it's got big tyres on it, but the coolest thing about it, this thing's actually got portal axles. I don't know if you can come around and get down in here, but it's got a portal axle, same as the 6x6, so a reduction box to run the bigger tyres, really cool. This thing has been set up for a purpose. You can tell this one's built to do a job. It's not just built for show. This is a really cool bit of gear. Alan's picked his pick of SEMA. And funnily enough, we're just having a chat with Scott, who's the owner of this vehicle. He's top 12 Battle of the Builders. So he's one of the top 12 contenders for SEMA. So I think Al's made a good choice. I'll let him tell you a little bit more about it.
So this is a Corvette Stingray. Now, I love these cars. I know all the other guys are going for the trucks and all the off-roading and overlanding, but for me, I love these old school cars. So Scott's going to tell us a bit about it. There's a lot of man hours that have gone into this. So Scott, tell us more, please.
Okay, so we started out as a 66 Corvette. We cut it in half. We widened it 6 3/8 inches. So everything you see has been changed. Every body line, every shape. It took 9 guys, 17 months, 22,000 hours to build this car. So we're about the $2 million mark on this thing. So
wow.
It's a little crazy.
Can you tell us about the inside?
Sure. So on the engine, we redesigned the 6.2 liter LS9, and we kind of made it look like an early fuel injected motor, but you still see a lot of the mechanical stuff. We do all the pie cuts into the stainless headers. We carried this pattern through everything you see on the car, from every reservoir, every bracket, all the way through.
And it gives it that modern look.
Yeah, it does. The interior is based off a new Corvette, but we actually...
Which is what I love. I love the fact that it's old school, and I love that whole new school feel on the inside. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Mate, I hope you win this because I love this car.
All right,
All right?
I appreciate it.
Thanks, mate.
All right, guys, so that's a bit of a walk around SEMA. Me and Al have done it before. Cam, first time.
Played better than I ever imagined. Excellent. Had a ball.
You need the whole 4 days here. So if you come to SEMA, spend the 4 days. That's about as much as we can film today. We're only filming one day. We've got to get back to work. The girls are still holding the fort. Let's get back up there and see how it's going back up at Patriot Campers. Let's do it. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's a bit of a look at Patriot Campers' official launch into the USA at SEMA 2017. Now, massive shout out goes to everybody who's helped us get here, and especially the other brands that have supported us and put our products on their stands. Thank you very much. The team's a little bit broken. They're big days, you know, it's 12-hour days at the shows. We're meeting people after hours, 16, 18-hour days. We've got another one left tomorrow, but then it's party time. I'll take the whole crew out on the town. Thanks a lot to everybody who supported us, and we'll see you back in Australia. Sheet metal was my livelihood, but I never thought I'd be building gear like this. Every week, we turn tons of steel into rolling works of art. Some of the toughest gear in the world comes out of this factory. Building this gear is only half the fun. No one tests like we do. Watch it, James. What just happened? That just went, got it.
That's it, mate. Dude, I got it.
My passion has taken my family to the edges of the earth. Life's a game. We know how to play it. Patriot Games.